Hello, everybody, and welcome to race number 31 of Season 4 NASCAR Walmart Cup Series, also the 5th race in the chase, and the second to last race of the Challenger round of the chase for the championship. Hi, I'm Levi McIntyre, aka Thrash Maniac 99, the voice of NASCAR Walmart Cup Series, excuse me. Here to welcome you to the United Kingdom 400 at Rockingham, UK. This is going to be an important race for the top 12 in points. And speaking of that, let's take a look at those top 12 drivers still in the chase. Jekko Knight comes in with a 1-point lead over Zachary Fitzwater, and the rest of the top 12 include Jesse Setti, Jesse King, Trent Dunham, Chris Thomas, Austin Weiner, Joshua Michaels, Chase Oliver, Chris Singer, Sonny Hammond, and Dorian Facepuncher. So that is how the points look coming into this race here at the Rockingham UK. And let's get to it. So here we go. As you see the starting grid going on the top of the screen, let's get this race underway. In the front row is Rue McIntyre and Marco Rose, and then the rest of the top 5 is Jesse Setti, Zachary Fitzwater, Henrietta Fitzwater, then Danny Wells, Seth Cole, Ian Dutta, Joshua Michaels, and Trent Dunham. So we've got quite a few chasers up here in the top 10 starting lineup. And this is 51 laps, so it's a long race here at the Rock in England. And here we go. Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys and girls. Already 3 wide for the lead. Jesse Setti going underneath Rue McIntyre and Marco Rose. And Setti looks to get that position. And whoa, big shuffling going on. Whoa, and contact with Michaels, Cole, and Fitzwater. Man, they are 3 wide everywhere. Meanwhile, back up at the front, Danny Wells actually has moved into second. But Jesse Setti is going to lead us on lap number 1. Meanwhile, back here, Danny Wells, who's an eliminated chase contender, racing along with another eliminated contender, and that's Rue McIntyre. They're going at it for position on track, as well as position in points. And the caution's out for the first time today here at the Rock. Let's see who is in this. Oh, Charles Sanford was caught up in this. Dorian Facepuncher might have been involved. Kendall MAYNOR has a piece of it. Actually, Dorian Facepuncher might have gotten held up. James McLeod was involved. And maybe Brandon Gonzalez as well. Let's go back to the 17. I thought I saw damage on one side of his car. No, actually not. And it looks like it happened coming off of that corner. Turn 2. Wow. Already 3 laps, or 2 laps in, heads into 3 laps in. We get our first caution of the race for a multi-car incident, it looks like. But actually, let's go, once we get to the line, we will take a look at the replay. But the top 5 right now is Setti, McIntyre, Fitzwater, Wells, and Rose. And as these drivers are crossing the start-finish line to complete lap 3, let's take a look at a replay of what brought the caution out for the first time today here at Rockingham, UK. Well, watch this. Joshua Balkin's going to make it a near 5 wide attempt, but it's 4 wide in that corner. Balkin's going to come up into Sanford, into MAYNOR, and McLeod, and they're all going to get caught up in it. And then there you see where Facepuncher gets involved. And Gonzalez got held up in that. But still, that was a crazy, crazy incident that took place. Let's actually go and look at it from the helicopter camera. This will give us an exciting view. As yeah, they are almost practically 5 wide and now 4 wide. And yeah, Balkan just comes up into the Sanford machine and into Maynor and McLeod. And wow, how close Kyle Singer. Whoa, Kyle Singer actually did get a little piece of it. Same with Sheldon and Michael Norman. And they about wrecked. And how did Brandon Gonzalez avoid this? Let's watch from the 17. How does he manage to avoid both? Wow, he did an excellent job of missing both the 15 and the 26. So, great job on the part of Brandon Gonzalez. But that was a look at what happened in the caution period. Let's go ahead and take you to the restart here at Rockingham UK. Well, after that first caution, we have only one car out of the race, I believe, to my understanding, indeed, and that is Charles Sanford. But the field, as it looks, coming to the restart, it's Jesse Setti, the leader, second, Drew McIntyre, third is Henrietta Fitzwater, fourth, Danny Wells, fifth, Marco Rose, sixth, Zachary Fitzwater, seventh, Joshua Michaels, eighth is Chris Singer, ninth is Cody Lamas, 10th is Chase Oliver. 11th is Mitchell Riggs, 12th is Seth Cole, 13th Trent Dunham, 14th Gabe Williams, 15th Sonny Hammond, 16th Brandon Nichols, 17th Matt McIntyre, 18th Biggie Spencer, 19th David Rivera, 20th Austin Weiner. 21st is Ian Dutta, 22nd Jekko Knight, 23rd Charles Jackson, 24th is Chris Thomas, 25th is Joshua Balkan, 26th PJ Williams, 27th Justin Nichols, 28th Jesse King, 29th Dylan Young, 30th Kyle Matthews. 31st is Michael Norman, 32nd is Chris Wascher, 33rd is Anthony McCrory, 34th Preston Ford, 35th Eric Enrage, 36th Brandon Gonzalez, 37th Jessica Sheldon, 38th Kyle Singer, 39th James McLeod, 40th is Kendall Maynor, 41st is Dorian Facepuncher. Green flag is back out here at Rockingham, UK. 45 laps to go, still a long way away. Battle for second brewing as here comes Henrietta Fitzwater underneath Rue McIntyre for position. Oh, but she's not going to be able to do it. She had to back out of throttle a little bit, and now she'll go by. But with that happening, Jesse Setti's now pulling out to a nice lead over the rest of the pack. In fact, the margin at the line was almost a whole second. And as I'm looking at the lights, we are still clean and green here at Rockingham, UK. Back here, Henrietta Fitzwater currently runs in second. And now battle for third, Rue McIntyre and Henrietta Fitzwater. And now Cody Lamas, Joshua Michaels are all coming in the picture. Uh-oh, it is 4 wide. Oh, gosh, this is not going to be good if it doesn't end right. And they settle it. How were they able to keep that together? Meanwhile, there's Dorian Facepuncher. He actually barely scraped the pit wall. And that is what happened to him. That's why he isn't up to speed with the rest of these cars. We are still clean and green here at the Rock. Right now, Jesse Setti has over a second over Henrietta Fitzwater, so it's 2 females in first and second. Jessica Sheldon being the other one. She was last scored in 39th. Oh, and we have a wreck that happened. Preston Plord is back here. Preston Plord must have spun and hit the wall, but it's still green, so I think we had a 1-car incident. If we do get another caution, we'll take a look at what happened with the 41 of Plord, and then we'll take a look at what happened with the caution if we do get another one. If not, we'll take a look at the wreck after the race. And who is that I just saw going in the pit road? And I think the contact might have came with either Jessica Schoen or Eric and Rage. Oh, it is Plord who's in the pits. Meanwhile, Seti continues to pull ahead with the lead. She's trying to go for her third win of the season and trying to advance into the next round of the chase for the championship, heading into the contenders round, where it will be held at Kentucky Homestead, or actually not, I believe Talladega, Kentucky and Homestead. Right now the 88's still pulling ahead. She has a near 2-second lead over Henrietta FITZWATER. Joshua Michaels nearly 3 seconds back as things have sort of calmed down. Oh, and James McLeod has spun. That could be a caution. And I think it should be. No, and we are still green. So that's 2 spin outs that have happened out of that corner. And now Jesse said he's going to catch the 15, a face puncher. Is that going to help the 43 or not? I don't know if it's going to, because Owen Mike has said he's having a hard time trying to get by the 15. Now she will finally go around. As we continue to look around the track for anything happening. So far, everything's clean. Oh, contact, it looked like, between the 33 and the 52. Meanwhile, battle for second is now Joshua Michaels. He's going to get around the 43. I think the 43 got held up by Face Puncher. And now Seti has a new challenger in second, and that's Joshua Michaels. The margin of the lead at that time, nearly 3 seconds, so she's actually managed to pull ahead a little bit. And whoa, Sonny Ammon! Wow, what a save by the 47. He about got turned by the 16 of Vulcan, and we somehow avoided a wreck right there. I don't even know how that's even possible right at this point. Meanwhile, the 15's causing some cars to get held up. Oh, contact with Chase Oliver. But he manages to get by. Right now, the 15 not posing as any kind of a issue at the moment. PJ Williams, wow, he's getting bypassed big time right now. Oh, Kyle Matthews is wrecked. Is that a caution? Indeed it is. Caution is out. I believe it was Kyle Matthews who got spun. Oh, Jessica Sheldon was involved in this as well. Could have been an incident with those two. So now we have 3 incidents to take a look at, because there were 2 spin outs that happened before the caution came out. And now we're about to see pit stops. Now we gotta go to the nun cam to make sure nobody hits the pit wall. So that is a growing concern here at this track. For some reason, which I still don't understand why, it seems to be the biggest issue. They're just scraping it right now. Wells, a lot of guys doing a good job of just going left. Oh, Jacko Knight, Charles Jackson, Zachary FITZWATER hit it. And now Trent Dunham hits it. McCurry's held up, so is Spencer, McIntyre, and Gonzalez and Thomas. Oh no, is Matt McIntyre going to end up missing pit road? And now he hits the pit wall as a lot of cars are stuck trying to get in the pits, and Matt McIntyre is stuck up there. He can't even move. Now he's finally teleported, and now Dylan Young barely hits it, but still probably going to hinder him. Same with PJ Williams, and Kendall Maynor, and Eric and Rage, and James McLeod. And the car who's going to come out as the leader now is going to be Joshua Michaels. So let's take a look at a replay of the first two spins that happened with Preston Ford and James McLeod, and then a look at what happened with the caution. Well, I don't think Preston Plord is going to be too happy with Jessica Sheldon, because Sheldon's going to end up turning Plord's teammate, Eric Enrage, into Plord, and then Plord is going to spin and right there nail that tire portion of the inside wall, and that's going to cause the damage that was done to the 41 of Preston Plord. So tough break for Plord. Definitely not what he needed. Now let's take a look at what happened with the accident involving James McLeod. Well, now here's a look at what happened with the James McLeod accident. And it looks like Eric Enrage, he's so frustrated after what happened with Sheldon that he loses a bit of control. He's going to get into McLeod, and McLeod's going to do the same thing almost as Plord, except he got the concrete of the wall with the rear. But fortunately for him, he was able to keep going. But unfortunately for him, he ended up now is going to fall back. But he may still be up to speed because he only hit the rear of his car. But we'll find out when we get back green. And now we're going to take a look at the caution replay here at Rockingham UK. Well, here's a look at what happened with the second caution. It looks like P.J. Williams is going to push up the track and turn Kyle Matthews, and then watch this hit Kyle Matthews is going to take head on into that concrete barrier. And then what's going to happen next isn't going to be much better. Watch this. Right in front of Jessica Sheldon. Nowhere to go, and wow, Kyle Matthews ended up in the catch fence. And then the car finally came to rest on all four wheels. But let's take a look at that again. See how many times the 24 actually goes flipping. And he's going to get hit in the driver's side. So there's two times he ended up flipping. That was just a hard hit in the driver's door. Let's take a look on Jessica Sheldon, how fast she was going. 150 and a hard hit in the driver's door to the point where she ended up on all fours at the time. Man, oh man, that was just a hard accident on Kyle Matthews. Got hit in the front and then got hit in the side. Let's see how fast Kyle Matthews was going. 149 when he went head on to that inside barrier. And then back up in front of Jessica Sheldon right there. Crazy impact. And then Kyle ended up in the catch fence, but luckily for him, he was able to land back on the racetrack instead of getting caught in the fence. That would have been scary for him, but that was a look at what brought the caution out for the second time. Let's go to the restart here at Rockingham UK. Well, after that last caution, we have a few cars out of the race, and those were due to some hits in the pit wall and the last caution. And they include Charles Jackson, Jekko Knight, Jessica Sheldon, and Kyle Matthews, Preston Ford. As I continue to look around, and I think Dorian Facepuncher and Eric Enrage are still lapped down. So with our field, it's Joshua Michaels, the leader. Second, Danny Wells. Third, Chris Singer. Fourth, Mitchell Riggs. Fifth, Gabe Williams. Sixth, Seth Cole. Seventh is David Rivera. Eighth is Ian Dutta. Ninth, Brandon Nichols. 10th, Jesse Setti. Then it's Henrietta Fitzwater, Cody Lamas, Rue McIntyre, Chase Oliver, Marco Rose, Zachary Fitzwater, Austin Weiner, Anthony McCurry, Brandon Gonzalez, and Chris Thomas, the top 20. Then it's Chris Wascher, Michael Norman, Jesse King, Biggie Spencer, Sonny Hammond, Joshua Balkin, Dylan Young, Kyle Singer, Justin Nichols, Trent Dunham, the top 30. And then the cars left on the lead lap are P.J. Williams, Kendall Maynor, Matt McIntyre, James McLeod, and then the two lap down cars, Eric Enrage and Dorian Facepuncher. 30 laps to go when we go green. Joshua Michaels, a chaser, is the leader. And with Jekyll Knight being out, that's going to open up a new points leader going into the next race at Texas. I believe it's either Texas or Talladega. But anyways, Michaels gets off to a nice lead as Chris Singer gets held up by Eric and Rage and Dorian Face Puncher, causing problems for other drivers as he is definitely falling like a rock. And we are still clean and green here. Joshua Michaels has the lead. Danny Wells is going to get second at the moment. Oh man, guys, be careful here. Yeah, looks like they will be okay. And the caution's out again. James McLeod sits on pit road. Oh, we have a wreck. Justin Nichols, Dorian Face Puncher, Michael Norman, Cody Lamas all got involved in whatever this was. And oh man, yeah, I hate to see that. Joshua Michaels is going to be the leader, and actually it looked like it happened right in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at a replay of what brought the caution out for the 3rd time here at Rockingham UK, and I'm thinking it involved Dorian Face Puncher causing cars to slow up. Watch this. Chase Oliver is going to dive bomb turn 1, and he's going to turn Cody Lamas around, and Lamas goes sliding, and then he's going to get hit by a few more cars coming into the picture. There you see Face Puncher, Norman, and Nichols all just piled in. Didn't have anywhere to go. So that's a tough break for all 4 of those cars. And I'll start from the accident from Chase Oliver getting into Cody Lamas. Don't know why, but I can tell there's going to be some frustration among those 2. That was a look at what happened with the caution. Let's go ahead and take you to the restart here at Rockingham, UK. Well, after that last caution, we have a few more cars out of the race, and they are Michael Norman, Dorian Face Puncher, Cody Lamas, and Justin Nichols still on track, I believe. And indeed they are, but James McLeod may be up in the front, but he's on the very tail end of the lead lap. Jesse said he's the leader. 2nd is David Rivera. 3rd, Gabe Williams. 4th, Chris Singer. 5th is Mitchell Riggs. 6th is Chase Oliver. 7th is Danny Wells. 8th is Marco Rose. 9th, Henrietta Fitzwater. 10th is Seth Cole. Then it's Brandon Nichols, Anthony McCrory, Brandon Gonzalez, Chris Wascher, Dylan Young, Sonny Hammond, Joshua Balkin, Jesse King, Kyle Singer, Joshua Michaels, the top 20. And then it's Chris Thomas, Biggie Spencer, PJ Williams, Ian Dutta, Matt McIntyre, Trent Dunham, Austin Weiner, Rue McIntyre, Kendall Maynor, Justin Nichols, the top 30. And the last car on the lead lap in line is Cody Lamas. And Eric and Rage still a lap down, and they're showing Zachary Fitzwater a lap down. Is he even on track? Oh, he's out of the race. He must have hit the pit wall and got out. But anyways, here we go. Green flag back out with 24 to go here at the Rock. And old David Rivera trying to split 3 wide, but it didn't work. As said, he's going to get cleared of the 6. Oh, risky move going underneath McLeod, but she's going to be able to pull it off. Meanwhile, it's starting to scatter all over the place back in the back of the pack. And it's 3 wide back there, and they settle it out. Meanwhile, Seti has the lead, but McLeod is proven to be a burden to her as he's trying to get back on the lead lap again. Chris Singer now moves into 2nd. Chris Singer comes into this race 10th in the points, so this was definitely a much needed run that he's going to get if he can stay up there. That is, if that is the case. Meanwhile, Seti continues to hold on to that lead. Chase Oliver now moves into third, and then Wells, and whoa, close call with Gabe Williams and Henrietta FITZWATER. Almost another accident on our hands. It's like all the accidents seem to happen off of turn 1, it looks like. Meanwhile, Chris Singer going to try to go underneath McLeod. Meanwhile, Seti has the position of the lead. As we are looking around to make sure nothing happens. So far, everything's good and clean and green. Jesse Seti's really been the dominant car of this whole race in that orange Mountain Dew car. Meanwhile, Chris Singer has the second spot, but Chase Oliver wants it, and he's trying to make a run on him. Whoa, close contact with teammates Dylan Young and Austin Weiner. And that's all for position. Brandon Nichols isn't too far behind that. In the meantime, Jesse Seti continues to hold on the lead, but now Chase Oliver's coming in right on the back bumper of Chris Singer. Is he going to make a move here? He is going to now. And he's got that low line going. And we are still clean and green. And whoa, contact with Chase and Chris. Chase is going to get the spot, but now Chris Singer's going to lose 3 spots. He's going to fall back to 5th. As both Danny Wells and Henrietta FITZWATER have gone by him now. Meanwhile, it is 18 to go now. And Jesse Seti has the lead. And we are still clean and green. Whoa, a hornet's nest back here. And wow, James McLeod has fallen way off the pace. He was up there running with the leaders. And now he is back at the very back of the pack almost. Meanwhile, a battle for 4th with Henrietta FITZWATER and Chris Singer. And a battle for 2nd with Danny Wells and Chase Oliver. Meanwhile, this is what Jesse Seti likes. Having those cars go at it while she pulls away, but now Cody Lamas might be in her way coming soon, and those are teammates. Will the 48 be a burden to the 88, or will he let her go? And it looks like he will let her go. And we are still clean and green. But now Cody Lamas, we got a big battle here in the 2nd position area with 5 cars. And now Cody Lamas is looking like he's going to hold up Danny Wells now. And I see Eric and Rage, who's still a lap down, he's going to go by. Danny Wells is the one who lost a lot of ground, as he lost a ton of spots on the racetrack. And we are still clean and green. Jesse Seti has a little over a 1-second lead over Henrietta FITZWATER, but she's got Chris Singer and Chase Oliver behind her. Then Gabe Williams in the lap car of Eric and Rage. Mitchell Riggs, Marco Rose back here, and Marco Rose is getting a challenge from Danny Wells for, I believe, the 7th position. Oh, Joshua Michaels is on pit road, and he has damage, so he must have gotten spun out by somebody. In case we get a caution, we will take a look at that. If we don't, we'll take a look at after the race is at its conclusion. Joshua Michaels is going to be able to try to continue. And he's already now lapped. So there went his chances of a good finish, and that's going to be hugely costly for him in the point standings. As he came into the race 8th in points, and now he's looking to fall back to around 11th now. And with one race left in this round in the chase coming after this, that's going to call into question as to who will be out. Meanwhile, back here, battle for third. Chase Oliver has it, but now Chris Singer's going to go by, and now Gabe Williams is in this battle. Wow, 3 wide back here for 6 with Mitchell Riggs, Marco Rose, and Biggie Spencer. They're going to get by to all fine, and whoa, near contact with Joshua Balkin and Seth Cole back there. And now Jesse said he's going to be approaching the slower machines of James McLeod and Joshua Michaels pretty soon. And that could start up something. And we are still clean and green here. And it's 11 to go. And now Setty's going to go by McLeod. That's opening up some room for Henrietta FITZWATER to maybe get to this battle. But now, Joshua Michaels is the last car that's lapped. That's in Jesse Setty's way. And it looks like Setty will be able to get by him pretty good. Whoa, near contact. And that would have been pretty bad. Oh, and excuse me, I got some. Maybe. That was close. But it's 10 to go. Here at Rockingham UK, Jesse Setty has the lead. She wants to win this race so she can advance into the contenders round in the chase. The 3 races before the finale at FTF. And wow, look at this, a huge hornet's nest back here. As I continue to look around, we are still clean and green. Jesse Setty has dominated this race, and she's been pulling from the second place car, which is now KRIS Singer. In fact, let's take a look at a run through of the field. It's Setty in the lead. Second is KRIS Singer. Third, Biggie Spencer. Fourth, Chase Oliver. Fifth, Henrietta FITZWATER. Sixth, Chris Washer. Seventh, Marco Rose. Eighth, Gabe Williams. Ninth is Danny Wells. 10th, Mitchell Riggs. 11th is Anthony McCrory. 12th is David Rivera. 13th, Joshua Balkin. 14th is Chris Thomas. 15th, Seth Cole. 16th, Brandon Gonzalez. 17th, Kyle Singer. 18th, Trent Dunham. 19th, Jesse King. 20th is Rue McIntyre. 21st is Austin Weiner. 22nd, Ian Dutta. And whoa, Austin Weiner, save it, he does. Wow, what a job saving that car. Eels last scored 21st, and now Dylan Young make it that spot. So 23rd is Sonny Hammond. 24th, BJ Williams. 25th, Matt McIntyre. 26th, Brandon Nichols. 27th, Kendall Maynor. And 28th is Justin Nichols. And now Cody Lamas is going to be in Jesse Setty's way again, as the margin of the lead has shrunken as Biggie Spencer's closing in on the 88. He is definitely getting close to that 88. Holy crap. And we are still clean and green here, as Spencer has closed in the gap big time on the 88. It was over nearly a second and a quarter last lap. Now it's less than 4/10. That 83 of Biggie Spencer is coming fast, and he's a non-chaser as well. Spencer is there, and he's got plenty of time to make any moves that he wants. And now here he comes down low. This is for the lead. Biggie Spencer, did he lead that lap though? He did, but it was very, very close, and now Spencer clears Setty. Biggie Spencer has the lead with 4 to go here at Rockingham UK, and I think we may be under caution. James McLeod has spun it again. Yeah, we are under caution. Oh man, are we going to even be able to get back to racing? If we do, it's going to be a one-lap shootout. But I don't think we will be able to get back to green, but we'll see. But it is Biggie Spencer in the lead, and it's 3 to go, so I highly doubt we're going to get back to green flag racing. And if I can remember, I thought we had a spin out that happened before the caution came out, but I'm trying to remember who it was. I can't remember at this moment. Wow, look at all these cars. They're just right on each other. That's not a good thing. And they're getting ready to come to take 2 to go, so I definitely think we're going to finish under caution. And Biggie Spencer is in the catbird seat. But let's take a look and see what brought the caution out for the final time, the 4th time, here at Rockingham, UK. Well, this was a result of trying to get by a lap machine, and here comes Kendall MAYNOR, and he's going to dive in and he's going to turn McLeod, and McLeod's going to go for a long slide. And because he came back out onto the racetrack while cars were on their way coming through, that's why they had to bring out the caution. Because there you see Justin Nichols is on his way into this, and the 51 was able to keep it going, but that is going to be the game changer of the race because we are probably not going to be able to get back to green. But let's go ahead and take you to the white flag lap here at Rockingham. Before we get to the white flag lap, I figured out who was that spin we were talking about, and that was Joshua Michaels. He's going to get turned by fellow chaser Sonny Hammond, and he's going to hit the inside wall on the right front and right rear of the car, so that was not what the 82 needed at all, but that was a look at that spin. Let's now head to the white flag lap. And indeed, we are not going to be able to get back to green flag racing, as Biggie Spencer is probably going to win this race. And as I'm looking around at any more potentially damaged cars, nobody is in that way. But man, oh man. So now with this white flag being displayed, yes, once they come to the stripe, the race will be over. And for the second straight race, we get a non-chaser winning the race. So far, this chase has not been the chase for chase drivers, because we've only had 2 chase drivers win during the chase, and they were KRIS Singer, and if I can recall, I believe, yeah, it was KRIS Singer. But anyways, checker flag waved, Biggie Spencer wins the United Kingdom 400 at Rockingham, UK. So great job. Great job by that team. And I remember who that other guy was. It was Eric and Rage who won during the chase, in my understanding. But let's take a look at the results. Biggie Spencer comes away with the victory, and he's going to get it here at Rockingham, UK. And this is his first ever Walmart Cup Series win. So it was long awaited for that 83 car and for Biggie Spencer So great job by that 83 team. Jesse Setti, the highest finishing of the chase drivers, comes away with a solid second place finish. She would have loved to have won the race in order to advance in the chase, but she will come away with a great second place finish. KRIS Singer, another chaser, getting a good finish, a third. Great job for him. Chris Washer gets his first top 5 of the season. That's been a long time since he scored a top 5 in Walmart Cup competition. He comes away with 4th. And Henrietta FITZWATER, great run, a 5th. The rest of the top 10, Chase Oliver, solid 6th place finish. Marker Rose gets a good top 10 finish in 7th. Gabe Williams, solid 8th. Danny Wells, a great run, a 9th. And Biggie Spencer hit the pit wall and his car is smoking. But that don't matter, the race is over. And then 10th was Mitchell Riggs, great run for him. The rest of the top 20 was Anthony McCurry, Joshua Balkin, David Rivera, Seth Cole, Brandon Gonzalez, Kyle Singer, Chris Thomas, Rue McIntyre, Jesse King, and Ian Dutta. The rest of the cars that finished on the lead lap were Trent Dunham, Dylan Young, Sonny Hammond, P.J. Williams, Matt McIntyre, Austin Weiner, Brandon Nichols, Kendall Maynor, and Justin Nichols. The next 4 cars finished a lap or more down, and they were Eric and Rage, Cody Lamas, Joshua Michaels, and James McLeod. Everybody else was out of the race after the accidents that occurred. Zachary Fitzwater, Michael Norman, Dorian Facepuncher, Jecko Knight, Charles Jackson, Jessica Sheldon, Kyle Matthews, Preston Lord, and Charles Sanford. But that does it for our coverage today here at Rockingham, UK. The next race we have, the final race in the Challenger round of the chase, will be held at Texas. So our mile-and-a-half racing isn't over just yet. But anyways, here are your results: rookie points, chase points, regular points heading into Texas. And this is Levi McIntyre signing off.